Welcome to the second annual Christmas Chaos event. We will start the night off as Grim takes on Lincoln's bodyguard Axis in a Christmas Chaos street fight match. Axis laid down the challenge for this match a couple of days ago, challenging Grim as a warm-up as we are on the road to overheat. Axis is decked out in his Christmas gear. This is going to be a hard-hitting match. There is Christmas-themed weapons all over the arena. Anything goes. Pinfall must take place in the ring. This is Axis' first or second one-on-one match of his career, and he'll be going up against the Rhw Hall of Famer Grim. The bell rings. Axis goes for a clothesline, but Grim ducks under. Very aggressive attack there from Axis, but Grim automatically taking control with a suplex there. Grim has a match against his former mentor turned mortal enemy Cyris at Overheat. If Grim wins that match, he will take back Rhw, but if he loses, he'll be forced to retire and Rhw will be sold to the highest bidder. Axis tosses Grim into the ring ropes, but Grim counters with a chop block. And now Grim stands Axis up. Tosses him into the ring. Oh, nice counter there from Axis. Getting the knees up as Grim went for a senton in the corner. Now Axis has Grim up. And beautiful running power slam. Hooks the leg to finish this match off early, and a kick out at 1. Axis had his one-on-one debut at the pre-show of Collision Course. Nice counter there. Axis destroyed Derek Maximus and his in-ring debut. And I will say, he's handling Grim pretty well. But wait a minute, Grim turning the weight, crushing Axis. Unique counter there from Grim. Axis rolls out of the ring. Grim with a stomp. Axis falls back into that table. I think there's a Christmas tree on the other side of the ring. Axis hurling Grim over that table. Obvious Axis has a slight power advantage to Grim as he tries to whack him with the table. This win for Axis would be a good start in his Rhw career. He's already 1-0, and defeating Grim, his second match in, would definitely be a big statement as he hurls Grim into the barricade. But wait, Grim counters. Grim, beautiful counter. Axis caught the kick, but Grim countered, and Grim has a barbed wire wrapped themed chair. And smashing that barbed wire chair onto the back of Axis. Back into the ring now. Grim tried to thrust the chair into Axis, but that shot with the barbed wire chair didn't affect Axis in any way. Oh no, now Grim power bombed onto the barbed wire. And now Axis goes for an elbow drop, and Grim rolls out of the way and his arm crashes down onto that chair. Now Grim tosses Axis into the ring, and a barrage of right hands as Axis is trapped in the corner. Wait, no, Axis counters with a kick. Oh, takes him down one-handed by the throat, and a splash, but Grim rolls out of the way. So far, table's been brought into play. Grim punch, a barbed wire wrapped chair with Christmas print on it. Now Grim with punches to the face of Axis, who's trapped in the corner. And there is Ten Grim dragging that final blow out. Now Axis to the apron. Grim, I believe, locking in the tarantula. There's no count here. This is anything goes. As Grim is in control of Axis. And a big boot to the face. Senton, but nobody home. Axis, what does he have in mind? Wait a minute. Tosses Grim into that Christmas tree. And a big splash. Oh my god. Axis climbing the tree. And wait a minute. Grim climbing the tree as well. I'm surprised it's holding both their weight. Oh no. Axis with a neckbreaker from the top of the Christmas tree into that steel grate below. He might have just turned the tables. Axis might have what it takes to defeat the 28-time world champion. And Axis with a Samoan spike. Hooks the leg. Will this do it? 1, 2, 3. And Grim kicks out, keeping this Christmas Chaos match alive. But Axis undoing the turnbuckle and repeatedly bashing Grim's face into it. That's right, Grim's probably going to have a headache by now. Barbed wire chair looming in the distance. And Axis just having his way with Grim, now manhandling him. Grim counters. Wait. Oh, nope. Sidestep by Axis, who tosses him into the corner. Putting him to the top rope and pushing him down, and Grim falls to the floor from the top rope. And Axis has, I think it's candy canes. Oh my god. And now bashing Grim in the face with the candy cane bundle. Wonder where our prop department gets all these Christmas-themed weapons from. But wait, Grim turning the tables. Literally bringing Axis to the top of the announce desk in a Grim drop through the announce table. Grim busted wide open. Tosses Axis in the ring. What is Grim going for? And a second Tiger Bomb in the ring. Grim just barely lifting Axis over to pick up the victory. 2, 3, and Axis just barely kicking the shoulder up. And now Grim back to his feet, got inflict more punishment on Axis to keep him down, and I don't think that's a big deal, seeming just Christmas-themed weapons everywhere. And tosses him into that exposed turnbuckle. And wait a minute. We're gonna see the Grim elbows. He winds it up and nails it successfully on Axis. Now Grim to the top rope. But wait a minute. Axis back to his feet. Has Grim from the top rope. Choke slam to Grim. And choke slam lariat. This might actually be over. Can Axis defeat Grim? And a very close kick out from Grim I honestly thought that was over. And now Axis goes to the outside. The arena is a mess. Bringing in this table now. Grim with a running forearm though. Taking down Axis. Now Grim to the top rope. And diving headbutt, putting his head on the line. Straight to the back of Axis. And Axis trying to get out of this hold, but Grim keeps outmaneuvering him. And follow a slam. Now Grim has that table. This is not looking good. Grim confused here. Grim setting that table up. This is not going to be good for Axis. Grim punch. Axis nail with it, but wait. Chop to Grim. Axis with an Irish whip. And Grim purposely jumps over the top rope, landing on the floor, saving himself, but not for long as he eats an elbow drop from Axis. What a hard-hitting match this has been. Imagine what Grim's going to do to Cyris at Overheat. But who knows, maybe Axis won't let that happen. Axis looks to destroy Grim, but at this moment in time, he's not doing too hot. Face first into the barricade. I think Grim is trying to bust Axis open the good old-fashioned way. And now face first into the turnbuckle. Post, excuse me. Now Grim pulls out a hockey stick, oh boy. Arena is a mess. And bashing it over the face of Axis, busting him open. And it explodes into a million tiny pieces. Grim punch from Axis and another, but Axis counters. Axis tosses Grim into the ring. Right, chop. Axis ducks under, but Grim counters. Tosses Axis into the rope. Oh no, puts him on the top rope. And Grim lights the table ablaze. Oh no. Grim, what is he doing here? Wait a minute, Grim jumping over the flaming table to the top rope. The athleticism and a superplex through the flaming table. And Grim hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Grim puts Axis away. What a chaotic match that was. Ending with Axis going through a flaming table. But there is your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Grim picking up the win, but can his son, Jason Grimshaw, defeat Cyris? Can Jason do what Grim could not do 3 years ago? Next up is the second and main event match. Jason Grimshaw will try to do what Grim cannot, and that is defeat Cyris. Jason Grimshaw, saved Grim from Axis a few weeks ago, challenging Cyris to this match here at Christmas Chaos. Grim didn't seem to like that very much. Asking, what did he just do? Cyris trained Grim, and basically the reason why Grim started RHW. But I mean, Jason is stepping in, getting involved in his father's business. But we've seen nobody's ever kicked out of Jason Grimshaw's finisher. And Jason is the possible future of RHW. Here comes one of the most mysterious people in RHW at the moment. As I said, Grim's trainer, screwing Grim out of the title, our Ring of Champions world title multiple times. If Grim can defeat this man in overheat, Grim can save RHW, but if Cyris defeats Grim for a fourth time, RHW may just be over. Can Jason do the impossible and defeat Cyris? Or will Cyris just steamroll Grimshaw? The bell rings. Jason goes for a single leg dropkick, but is immediately taken down at the barrage and a giant clothesline from Cyris. But now Cyris lining Grimshaw up, tossing him into the corner, and a big splash, but not yet. Coast to coast, big forearm. And Cyris are already taking Grimshaw down, running power slam. Cyris said that this is a mistake for on Grimshaw's behalf to challenge him to this match. And now Cyris, wait a minute, went for a punch. Jason finally getting some momentum in, forearm. Pele kick, bringing Cyris down, but Cyris immediately back to his feet and stops Jason's momentum with a big clubbing punch to the face. And now, giant German suplex. And now, Cyris, big takedown. Big dominator to Jason Grimshaw, who's still not doing very good. Wait a minute. This is a long fall down. Grimshaw's face bouncing off the turnbuckle. And now, a mud hole being stomped. Cyris has been dominating since his opening bell, with Jason getting limited momentum, but here's his chance to turn the match around. Codebreaker, but Grimshaw not getting back to his feet right away. But he stunned Cyris, but he took too long getting to his feet. Wait a minute, off the ropes, but Cyris just sidesteps it. And Jason is hurled across the ring with a mighty German. And now, look at the power of Cyris. Grounded power bomb. But Grimshaw fights back. Grimshaw off the rope. Oh, Irish Whips pulls him over. Big forearm to the face. And Grimshaw with a stunner. Cyris falls to the floor, still on his feet though. But Grimshaw looking to take advantage of this opening. Springboard, but Cyris catches him out of midair and tosses him behind him like he's nothing. This is Cyrus's in-ring debut here in RHW. And he's showing it. Big pop-up European uppercut. Showing why Grim can't defeat him. But wait a minute. Off the back of Cyrus. Driving Jason's face into the mat. Looking to finish this one off. This honestly could be over already. But Jason kicks out. Look at Jason's face busted open. And now his face being driven into the turnbuckle in our main event match of Christmas Chaos. Trying to roll out, but a kick to the kidney.
You thought you could step into this ring and challenge me. You're out of your league, kid. This is just the beginning of the end for you. You're squirming now, but wait until I really start. You're not even a challenge. This match, easy work. You'll see.
Some trash talking there from Cyris, but he spoke too soon. What a beautiful counter to that armbar from Jason. Who's to the top, goes to the top rope. Everything on the line. Beautiful Hurricane Rana to Cyris. Wait a minute, off the ropes. Ducked under. The speed of Grimshaw with that beautiful drop kick. Like a heat-sinking missile. Cyris back to his feet. But all that trash talk seems to fire up Jason even more. And now Jason stands Cyris up. Tosses Cyris into the ring. Snapmare. Wait a minute. We've seen this before. Look at the athleticism of Jason Grimshaw. Hooks the leg to put Cyris away. Can he do the impossible? And he kicks out at one. But wait a minute. Grimshaw with that future shock DDT. Hooks the leg. Grimshaw defeated William Boucher with that move before, but Cyris kicks out at two that time. Tried to counter, but wait, Grimshaw with an armbar of his own.
You think this is easy? You're not the only one with tricks up their sleeves, Cyris. Feeling the pressure yet? You might talk big, but let's see how you handle this.
Grimshaw with some trash talk, but Cyris counters out of that armbar. Not that, or very easily. Oh!
You really thought you had me there. You're nothing but a pup in this ring, trying to play with the big dogs. Pathetic. This is what happens when you mess with someone out of your league. You're gasping for air now, but that's just the beginning. You're just a stepping stone in my path to victory. You'll learn your place soon enough.
Cyris choking the life out of Grimshaw, but not done yet. Viciously stomping every part of Jason's body. But that's not stopping Jason. Fighting back with a barrage of punches and now using the rope. Smart strategy, work on the legs of the taller opponent. Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, and a beautiful arm drag. Went for a moonsault. Cyris stepped out of the way. And Cyris with a big clothesline and another. And another. And now Cyris brings Jason to the top rope. And look at the power. Vertical, delayed superplex. Sucking all the life out of Jason. He's like dazed already from being choked. Now has him by the arms in a buddy buster from Cyris, who is just terrorizing Jason Grimshaw. And now wait a minute, Jason off the ropes, wheelbarrow, bulldog from Cyris. And now Jason. Wait a minute. Future shock DDT for a second time. This might do it. Cyris on the verge of being, and he kicks out. But Jason not letting that stop him. Jumps to the top rope. Cyris kicks up, and Cyris, like a monkey, jumps to the top rope in a second superplex, stopping Jason dead in his path. And oh no, Tiger Bomb. Cyris If he would have hit that 450 splash, Cyris might have just been over and done with. But driving him down, stacks Grimshaw up to finish him off in a kick out at 2.5. Just barely kicking out. Wait a minute though, Jason rolls out of the ring, but Cyris, what is he going for? Oh, went for a suicide or springboard maneuver, but Jason sidestepped. Now driving Cyris' face into the turnbuckle. I mean the barricade, excuse me. And now Cyris brought back into the ring. What is Jason going for? Springboard, wait, no. Caught out of midair, and what a vicious power bomb. But now Jason sets up a table. And wait a minute. Super a sidewalk slam through that table. And now Jason taking the opportunity. Cyris looks lifeless. 450 splash from the top rope. And now Jason setting himself up with the Grimshaw slam. Nobody's ever kicked out of this move, but Cyris somehow kicks out at 2. Jason's in shock, but Jason not letting that stop him for a third and hopefully final time future shock DDT. Wait a minute. Tiger bomb. Who is that? Wait a minute. Oh my. Grim. May have been costing Grimshaw this match. But why? And now Grim nailing his own son with a Grim slam. I am not letting you take this moment from me. If I can't beat Cyris, you can't beat Cyris. This is on you, not me. The crowd in shock. Cyris almost looking in shock as well. And now Cyris taking advantage, nailing Jason with a curb stomp. 1, 2, 3, and Grim's own obsession defeating Cyris. This cost his own son the match.
I see pain, I see need, I see liars and thieves abuse power with greed. I had hope.
Your obsession just cost your own flesh and blood. Your relentless pursuit to take me down blinded you. Now, your son has paid the price for your obsession. What do you have to say for yourself?
Grimshaw is dead to me. My focus isn't on my son right now. It's on reclaiming what's rightfully mine. Getting RHW, beating you for the first time, and seizing that ROC Universal title in the process. That's where my sights are set. As for my son, he's in my past. The future is about my legacy and retribution.
This is your mess to clean up. Handle it. But mark my words, Grim. Our confrontation is inevitable. I'm leaving you to deal with your chaos. But don't think this is over. You'll face me soon enough, and then there'll be no escaping.
You think you're done with me, old man? You've gone too far this time. You may not care, but I do. You've betrayed your own blood for your selfish desires. Well, I'm not giving up on what's right. I'll make you pay for what you've done to me, to us.
You're right. I have gone too far. I'm sorry, but you don't understand what's at stake. You're a fool for interfering. You were always the weak link in this chain. Pathetic. So, at Overheat, I'm gonna defeat Cyris. Not you, not anybody else. I'm gonna win RHW. It will be my moment. And I will be the one that will be known for saving RHW from Lincoln's escapade. Me. And I'm sorry, Grimshaw, but you just got in the way. And Cyris, I'm coming for you at Overheat.